Hello, slimy furtlers, and yeah, it's been a while. I've had other things on, but yeah, we're back today, and today's thing we're going to have a look at and mess about with and stuff is a Maisto Fresh Metal 2003 Chevrolet SS Concept. I know absolutely nothing about this car. I picked it up from Poundland, which is basically where I get the Maisto Fresh Metal stuff from. Maisto Fresh Metal is quite nice. It's a bit like Super GT stuff, though. You know, the Matchbox Super GT stuff, as in, you know, the bodies are all right, but then, you know, there's no internals, and you know, it's just a piece of black plastic instead of a windscreen. But you know, they're cheap, they're cheerful, and they do some stuff that the other, you know, usual car people, car makers, toy car making, die-cast metal thing people type things, they do a lot of stuff that those, you know, places miss. For example, this, I've never seen this before. I'm not even quite sure. At first, when I looked at it when it was on the peg, I thought it was a Maserati. Oh god, what do they call it? Maserati Quattroporte, the GT car thing. Is it Maserati? No, Maserati Alfa Romeo Quattroporte or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I thought it was when I looked, and I picked it up and I was like, oh. And then they don't write what car it is on the packets, so you have to kind of look underneath and squint, and I noticed that it's a Chevrolet SS Concept. I'm quite partial to my concept cars, especially from that kind of sort of period in the early 2000s where they were trying to go for like retro looks and everything, you know, the, you know, places, you know, like GM and everything like that were trying to, you know, sort of go 50s with things, you know, give them a bit of a 50s, 60s look. And from the looks of it, this is one of those attempts. Like I say, I know nothing whatsoever about the actual car. I would presume they built at least one, you know, to show off, and it never really went anywhere. But yeah, going on to this, we're going back to this one. Like I said, this is brand new, straight out of the packet. I literally opened it up a minute ago. And yeah, there's no damage to it, but it's getting stripped because I want to try something. I mean, one of the things I'm going to try as well is I think we might be swapping those wheels out, because it's another problem with the fresh metal stuff is the wheels on them are hit and miss. Sometimes they look pretty badass, sometimes they're just personality-free blocks like this thing. It's just a plastic wheel with a fairly boring looking rim moulded onto it. So yeah, we'll crack this open, and the idea I'm going to do is have some glitter. And I don't have glitter because I suddenly decided to become a brony, or I don't know, a fan of, oh god, what was it called? I can't remember. There was some singer or something, and one of his things was fucking glitter, and all his fans were going like, oh, every time I fart glitter, or something like that, you know. Yeah, but yeah, I've got some glitter here, and what I was going to try and do to see whether it works is I was going to mix this nice sparkly blue glitter in with some just normal coloured paint. For my first experiment, I was thinking about trying a metallic, maybe. Well, the only metallics I've got really are gold and silver. I do have a metallic blue, but metallic blue with blue sparkles wouldn't do very well. I do believe I have some Vallejo metallic green somewhere, so I might try that. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I'm going to mix some of this in and see if we can't get some sort of like metallic two-tone effect going. Might not work, I don't know, because I've never done this before, but you know, let's try an experiment and see what happens. You know, we'll I haven't decided what the main colour of the car is going to be yet, but like I say, I'm just making this shit up as I go along, you know. All good plans are made up as they go along, apparently. I don't know, but yeah, let's get this cracked open, and we will see where we go.
6.5 hours later.
Ah, there we go. Right, body stripped, and primed it in black. Probably going to regret that. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, well, that, I mean, it's still a bit sticky because I've not long since done it. It's dried off a fair bit, but I'm going to leave it for a while to finish drying off over there. What we've got here is I've got a little plastic shot glass, and I'm going to start trying to mix up my paint that I want to try. And if I was prepared, I'd already have the paint out, but I'm an idiot, so I'm not prepared. What's this one? Is this the one I'm looking for? Have a look, let me check. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. So I've decided I'm going to go with a bit of chrome silver. Even though it's Tamiya pot, it's not Tamiya paint that's in it. I'm just reusing the pot. It's actually Vallejo's chrome silver thing, and I'm just trying to decide what will be the best order to do this thing. So I've got some blue sparkles here. Oh, do you know, I think I'm going to be adventurous. I'm going to put the sparkles in first. Oh, here we go. I just don't want too much. Come on, out you come. Yeah, that's probably too much, but you know, meh. Right, and then I want a pokey mixy stick, and I'll just open this pot up. And here we go. This is, like I say, this is Vallejo Chrome Silver. Although it's not very chromy to me. It's quite bright, but doesn't seem very chromy, so I'll just scrape some out. Yeah, so there we go. I've just scraped some out. Probably not enough, but we shall see. So I'll just give that a good old mix in, and it certainly isn't doing much of anything at the minute. Might have to put a dribble of water in, I think. So I'm thinning down the solution, and I'm still not seeing any sparkly bits, although the silver paint has taken on a bit of a blue hue. I'm just wondering if the paint's actually dissolved the fucking sparkly bits. Just wipe this up the side. It's dissolved the sparkly bits. Oh dear. Yeah. Let's chuck some more sparkly bits in, see whether I can reach critical mass. Yeah, it's basically the paint is dissolving the sparkly bits, but since I added the extra sparkle, what's the damned word? Glitter. That's the word I'm looking for. Glitter. Since I added that extra glitter in, it's not doing it as much. And because I'm feeling particularly brave, let's try slapping some on, shall we? It's at this point that I'm going to find out whether I've made a hideous mistake, or whether this idea might actually have some merit to it. See what happens. And yeah, the paint's thin as hell, and that's no good. It could do for a base coat, I suppose. Yeah. I apologise for this looking like a complete and utter mess, because A, kind of fucked up, and B, the paint's thin as hell, and yeah, that's not going to come out good at all. I mean, even though I put a thin coat on, you can I actually see any of the glitter in there? Nope. Right, I'm going to have to come up with another idea. Oh dear, I want this to be kind of a tinted, mainly silver, but tinted blue, which is why I chose the glitter and the silver paint. I think my main mistake there was putting a bit too much water in the paint. I'm just looking on the bottom of the pot here, and there's literally none of the glitter left, so that was a complete waste of fucking time. Right, plan B, I'm going to let this crap dry, and then I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'll either strip it or re-primer it, because I can get away with that, and I'll come up with a plan B. Oh dear. Right, plan B. It was weird that I just ran the car under the hot tap and the black paint came off. So I resprayed the black, and then I sprayed over the top with aluminium silver. Just basically a spray can that I got from a car shop. Plan B is to once again use the mixie, but I've got Tamiya X13 metallic blue, and then my Vallejo silver. What the idea is I'm going to make a very light blue, light blue silver colour, and then I'm going to dry brush it as best I can over the car. I was going to try and mix some of the blue glitter in. I don't think that's worth it, being as that last time round the paint just dissolved the glitter. I did notice when I was pouring the other watery fucking shit away, which I did put far too much water in. But then again, you know, it's like I said, we all make mistakes, and it's good to see the mistakes as well as the, you know, the good stuff sort of thing. And I made a mistake of putting too much water in there. Plus, I didn't realise that the paint would dissolve the glitter. That was a real surprise to me. But as I was pouring it away, I did notice that the mixture was a blue tinted colour, which, that's alright, I suppose, you know, but it's just a shame that it was so fucking watery and I wasn't wasting any more silver, because I would probably have to put a lot of silver in just to thicken it back up to a better consistency. And yeah, so I'm going to mix this up off screen, and then when I come back, hopefully the car will be a kind of metallic blue looking thing, well, a very light metallic blue looking thing. If not, then I'll just proceed with, I don't know, just a standard paint job on the damn thing. This is what happens when you experiment, you know, get things wrong, sometimes you get things right. Meh. Let's see how we get on, shall we?
3,000 years later.
So yeah, here at long last, we're sort of nearly 90% done. I had to kind of abandon the original premise that I was going to do with the kind of sparkly two-tone effect, and instead just go for a kind of, I won't say a basic fade, but I've gone more towards doing a fade, you know, silver at the front, graduating to blue at the back, and then I put a bit of silver sparkle over the top, and then you know, sealed it all in with gloss, you know, with some lacquer. So there we go. There's the body done. I'm pretty disappointed that my original idea didn't work out. Really wasn't expecting the paint to dissolve the glitter, to be honest. But you know, we'll make of it what we can. You know, it's like I say, you can salvage salvage something, then at least it's been worth it, kind of thing. So yeah, the body was just a case of, you know, painting and shading and things like that. Got some new wheels for it here, which is part of the pack of wheels I got from I can't remember where it was I got the was it Ingenuity wheels, and I've sprayed them with a blue metallic rims. And as you can see here, I had to shorten the axles down because they were way too big. Cut about, I don't know, maybe about 5-6 millimeters off the axles, and then I've got these little white bits in there, which is just the plastic tube from cotton buds to act as spacers, because the if you put the wheels directly up flush with the holes in the chassis, they're too close in, if you know what I mean. So anyways, hopefully I've got all my measurements done and everything sorted there, so let's get together. I've put the windscreen and everything in already, because there's no interior to worry about. So you know, the windscreen just slots in and is held in place by a peg in there, if you can see it. That's just held in place. That's pretty solid. So first off, I've just got to sort these spacers out. Just sort the spacers out and get them in the. It'd probably help. Yeah, there we go. I've put it down and really help there. So just pop the axles into these things and make sure that the spacers are far enough away, because there's some secondary grips on the chassis. There we go. Just pop that in there. Hopefully I won't knock the spacers out of alignment. Shouldn't do this time. I did try doing a test fit of everything, and I got the spacers a bit too much. Yeah, one one of the damned spacers has come out of alignment. Ugh. Yeah, shit, see if I can. Nope. Where's something to poke it with? Oh no, I'm gonna have to take it apart again. I was gonna glue the spacers in place, but whenever I've tried that before, you can guarantee you always get a stray bit of glue. It doesn't even have to be a stray bit of glue, it just has to be fumes, and I've knocked them out all the place again. God damn it, my hands are fucking awful today. Yeah, you always guarantee you get a stray bit of glue or some glue fumes or something like that that will stick to something that it's not meant to stick to, and then you know, fuck everything up. There we go, so that's the bottom clicked on. I don't know whether I'll need to glue that in, but yeah, there we go. That's the I'll just pop the glue to the side for the time being because I don't really need it at the minute, but yeah, there we are. That's the was it 2003? Yeah, 2003 Chevrolet SS Concept. Nice blue rims there, silver and blue fade all the way back, and then I've chromed in the what they call it, the door handles and everything. There's because it's a fresh metal car, there's not really that much detail on it. And we come around the back here, and we've got the rear lights, and you know, the bit of the trim and stuff like that. And then in the front we've got a grill, bit of a grill, and the headlights there. But yeah, so I'll take some more closer up pictures of this, and you know, and then we'll bring this to an end. It's a well, I say it didn't end up as what I wanted it to end up, but you know, sometimes it's like I say, you've got to you know, fail as well as try stuff, you know, because if you don't try stuff, then you know, you never know whether it's going to work. And in this case, mixing glitter and paint didn't work because reasons I don't know. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.